Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Blue Skies. So, in the last episode, we played The Binding of Isaac. But in the actual last episode, MC is starting to tick us off a little bit. He's not bringing up Sayori's depression, it seems, but Sayori's getting a little jealous about him hanging out with Yuri too much, and he deliberately kept a secret from her about Yuri being lonely because he didn't want Sayori to know and he wanted to be a good friend to Yuri, but by doing so, it made Sayori think that something's going on. And it's just, I don't know, MC I'm really hoping we don't have another Natsuki route situation.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I do not need MC being dumb again. I really don't. I can't tell you, headass. Like, I understand his situation where he wants to be nice and he's like, well, I don't want to just, out her dirty laundry. But it's like, I don't know, man. You should know the situation you're putting yourself into by telling Sayori, I can't tell you why. And she's already feeling slightly jealous.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
If it's your girlfriend, you obviously trust them enough. So, like, why don't you just tell her?
I think it's more of a trust sort of thing.
He's too loyal.
Even if he trusts, I was to say it's more of a loyalty sort of thing. He's loyal till he doesn't want to do that, but it's like, I don't know. Like it's getting him in trouble basically, and it's kind of annoying. Especially considering he's being way too loyal to Yuri, someone he doesn't know that much, to be fair.
Yeah.
Also, telling somebody that Yuri's lonely might actually be good for Yuri, because they can help her and hang out with her more.
Yeah, if anything, it's good for them to know that.
It seems more like a negative that not tell people about it.
Yeah.
But I digress. We'll see what happens. Feeling refreshed after a decent night's sleep, I'm patiently waiting for Sayori. The winter chill really has no mercy, especially this early in the morning. Thankfully, Sayori isn't particularly late, and before we know it, we're on our way to school. Hey, Zero? Yes, Lady Sayori? How can I be of service on this fine winter morning? I was curious. Are you just gonna ignore my joke? Okay, then. That's how you know you're in trouble, MC.
She doesn't even acknowledge your jokes.
Who's your favorite club member? Not including you? I don't really have any, to be honest. None of them are as awesome as you. Come on, you've gotta like one of them more than the others. I narrow my eyebrows. Where's this question come from? Where's this question come from? It's supposed to be coming from. Thank you for the resub, Fataz. Where's this question coming from? Well, I have a sudden interest. I just wanted to know how well you're getting along with the others. Definitely not Natsuki, for obvious reasons. It's a little mean.
Bro, fuck Natsuki, dude.
Oh god. I never got the feeling that she likes me. Plus, it's always really awkward and it's just the two of us. I spoke to her alone once last semester and it was a painful experience. What about Monica? Compared to Natsuki, we definitely get along a lot better. She looked super appreciative when I told her how much I liked the club just before we performed. But to be honest, she's always been a little intimidating. Nervous to scratch the back of my head. You know, being the perfect student and all. Maybe I'm imagining it, but sometimes I get the impression that she might look down on me. It's okay, MC. We all look down on you.
Yeah, everybody does.
It's not just Monica. It's all of us. Don't get me wrong. I definitely appreciate all of her hard work for the club and all. Much like Natsuki, we've never really spent time together, so I wouldn't really say she's my favorite either. So, what about Yuri? Unless I'm mistaken, Sayori's trying really hard to appear nonchalant. It isn't working particularly well. Well, yeah, I'd probably say her.
Oh my
I
lord.
mean, you've got to know her. I've got to know her a little better over the last semester, and she went from someone who could barely maintain eye contact with me to someone who agreed to go shopping with me when it was just us. I've enjoyed seeing her come out of her shell to allow me to see the real her, I guess.
Ah, okay. That's what I thought.
Sayori, is everything okay? I noticed that you left kind of abruptly last night after we talked about Yuri. Did you guys have an argument or something? I really can't imagine those two having a falling out of all people. It's extremely rare for Sayori to get angry, along with the fact that their personalities don't clash at all. So, what could it be?
Oh, of course not, silly. I was just a bit surprised how friendly she's been with you recently. That's all. Given how shy she is, I'm just curious to, I'm just a bit surprised. That's all.
Right. School is looming in sight, so unfortunately our conversation will have to end here. MC get the hint. The weird part was, it looked like he got the hint when he was like, Sayori's trying to appear nonchalant, but it's not working. And then he's like, yeah, I guess Yuri. It's like, it's like MC, clearly, if you could tell that she doesn't want you to say Yuri, why would you then say Yuri?
I don't know, bro.
Like, come on, man. Come on. MC. Do better. Also, I forgot to actually thank people who did 100 bits earlier when we started. Someone said leave a like in the next 5 seconds or else this spider will crawl into your bed. Oh, God.
Ew, I saw a spider yesterday.
What
He was on the wall.
Did you kill him?
No.
Why not?
He was in the wall in the living room. Wasn't my problem.
Then Thixter donated 100 bits. The Binding of Isaac is code word for a woonga woonga sexy time. So go watch episode 36. Technically, this is episode 36 now.
Yeah.
This is part 36.
The jig is up.
So technically, they are watching part 36.
Yeah.
Man, the censored version of part 36 is way different to the uncensored version of part 36.
Yeah.
So, as you can tell, the 1930s were very important for European history. Countries all across the continent were experiencing significant changes, both politically and socially. Now, I made it my New Year's resolution to end my lessons before the bell rings, so we'll call it there. Oh, by the way, could I have a word, Zero? I swear to God, those must be the scariest words you could ever hear. Well, along with I'm pregnant, we have to talk, or it's not you, it's me. Hopefully things I won't hear from Sayori. MC, how would you know about these words? This is your first girlfriend.
He just hears about how bad they are, I guess.
I guess. Especially that second one. Eep. I approached the front desk, awkwardly hovering by the side. They know we were playing our mod? Eep.
Eep?
I need to give you the results of your exams, so here they are. Okay, and I need to give you the results of your exams to that list. He pulls out a piece of paper and lowers his voice, so some students are reading nearby. You don't have to look like you've seen a ghost. My mind wanders back to last October. Funny you should mention ghosts. For the most part, you've done well. Your grades in history, Japanese and English especially, were satisfactory. Looks like being in that literature club has really helped, huh? How did you know about that? Zero, please. I'm a wise old owl. Aren't you one of the youngest teachers in the school? He sighs dramatically. You can never let me have my fun, can you? Although, your grades in other subjects could be a little better, namely math and physics. It's not a cause for concern, but I know you can do better. Yeah, about that.
He says that a lot. He says it's not a cause for concern.
Well, that's Sakurai's catchphrase. Truth be told, last semester was kinda hectic. Relationship stuff. Sayori. How'd you know? His eye twinkles with a knowing smile. I stalk you.
Yeah, this guy, this teacher knows a little too much about this student who hasn't told him anything.
Didn't we? I thought we told him about Sayori. We asked him for relationship advice once.
Why did he say, how did you know? If he's not supposed to know.
Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I could have swore we asked Sakurai for relationship advice.
I don't know if we did. We might have.
Because MC's a dumb fuck. That is the answer to a lot of our questions. Anyway, you're a bright student. Well, when you want to be, so breathe a sigh of relief. I'd recommend paying attention to the technical stuff from math and physics especially. And don't be afraid to ask for help when it's needed. Not everyone can excel at everything, but I've faith in your ability to bring your grades up. Thanks, sir. The past few months weren't easy. Relationships are tricky. So I'm glad I was able to keep up academically, at least. He pauses to study me, offering a shrewd smile. Of course. Just be careful not to make Sayori jealous. From what I've seen, the literature club is full of girls. He chuckles to himself. Now I've got to go to a meeting that I pretend to be interested in. There really is no rest for the wicked. With a nod, he turns to leave. And as I turn to follow him, my brain keeps replaying his words over to me. Just be careful not to make Sayori jealous. Yeah, maybe you should try that, you dumbass. I swear. Bubbling from my phone, I noticed a text from Monica, sent to all of the club members in a group chat.
Hey guys, just been told the club room is being used after school today. It's for a supervision session for people to talk to their teachers about their exam grades. Plus, something super important has popped up, which means that I can't make it. I'll do my best to rearrange it. Sorry, guys.
I mechanically shoot a reply while on autopilot. My brain is whirling at 1,000,000 miles an hour as I finally realize something I should have seen coming. Yeah, you should have seen it coming. It's a little stupid that you didn't see it coming. Oh my god. Girls can be jealous.
Oh my god, girls are people?
What? No. Now you're just making stuff up, Monica. We just figured out they could be jealous. I ain't trying to say they're people.
We're trying to say they're people? Oh my god.
No. Impossible. Impractical. Inconceivable.
Bro, you're inconceivable.
Oh.
What is that supposed to be?
That was me disappearing.
Well, you didn't do a very good job at it.
What?
What?
That was my disappear noise.
It's not working though.
Shut up.
You can't disappear.
Before I can say anything, so he starts the conversation.
So, my teacher gave me my exam results back.
Oh?
Yeah, like, can't really complain, I guess. I did much better than I thought I would for biology. But my physics was a bit of a nightmare. Math wasn't great either. But on the whole, I think I've done okay.
Sayori, are you jealous of Yuri? Damn, okay. Just bombshelling, alright.
You're not gonna have a segue to that? Like, this has the same energy
Monica.
as my dad beats me.
Monica, he's a caveman, okay? He doesn't know how to do things correctly, so when you
Just
tell him...
turns to her. You jealous of Yuri? What? I was talking about my test.
Why are you like breaking up? That's weird. You're like, when you talk, you're like going when you talk.
I am? Am I still doing it?
No, you're fine now. It's like when you got louder. I don't know, it was weird.
Oh. I don't know.
Maybe it was only coming through me. Oh, it's so weird.
I don't know. I don't know what's going
Yeah, I
on.
don't know. He's like a caveman. You tell him to do something, he just instantly will do it.
Yeah?
He doesn't know
Don't
how
go
to
too fast.
segue.
Yeah.
He just gave up. Sayori, are you jealous of Yuri? The abruptness of my question, along with the clash of conversation topic, takes me by
Yeah.
surprise. For a moment, there's a silence. Oh man, I wonder why.
Sorry's about to break up with you.
A silence which grows heavier as I realize how tactless I was in my approach.
What makes you think that?
You're my girlfriend, and I've known you for years.
What would I have to be jealous of?
She She's trying to sound confident in her answer, but the wavering in her voice gives her away. I don't know. When we spent time together? Christmas shopping and her walking home with me yesterday? Sayori turns away, so I can't read the expression on her face. When she replies, she's talking to the ground.
I'm sorry, Zero. It's just, you seem so happy with her. And
We're just friends, Sayori. I would have thought you could see that.
don't you trust me?
I'm not sure I want to hear the answer.
It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I'm trying to believe that I'm worth your time. And then I hear about how she's your favorite member of the club and you really enjoyed seeing her come out of her shell.
So that's why she was asking me. It all makes sense now. First the depression, and now the jealousy. And bring up her depression again. I hate you. You didn't
Bring up her depression. If you're gonna bring up her depression, at least acknowledge that it's
yeah,
there.
instead
like,
of
you barely
instead of having to
do.
be told about it. Come on, MC.
When I asked why Yuri wanted to walk home with you, you said you couldn't tell me why because it was personal.
I mentally smack myself. Looking back, of course that answer must have sounded suspicious.
I'm really sorry. I
Just
didn't mean to sound like
realized
I
that now.
doubted you or anything.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say, I'm glad they changed the music now, but I feel like they should have changed it a while ago.
Like as soon as he did that, like really, like as soon as he did that abrupt thing, the music
It should have been
stopped.
fading out. Like, it would not abruptly stop, because then you'll get the same, like, my dad beats me type vibe.
yeah.
But
Like,
it should have, like,
screaming out or
started
whatever.
fading out. Yeah, like, the fact that, like, the music, like, didn't change until now is like, come on, man. It was the happy music for way too long.
Yeah.
Sarah and I settle into my house. Once we're comfortable, I continue to press her. No, Sayori. It's not your fault. I didn't really see it from your perspective at all. Please believe me when I say that you're the only one I want. Yuri's a great friend, but that's it. The feelings I felt for her have always been platonic. I wrap her into a hug and she sighs. As I stroke her, she clings to me, hiding her face in the folds of my blazer. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I'm totally new to relationships, so I really don't have a clue of what I'm doing.
It's very clear.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't think you were doing it to hurt me or anything.
Okay, good. Because I'd never do anything to hurt you. I've been such an idiot. Yuri has just been feeling really lonely recently. I briefly fill Sayori in on what Yuri told me yesterday. There we go. At least he's fixing it fast enough. I'm not entirely sure if I should be telling her this, but at this point in time, I'm much more concerned with complete clarity between Sayori and I.
Oh, so that's why. It makes a lot of sense, thinking about it. Although I can't help but think...
She looks down at the ground again, nervously biting her lip.
I can't help but feel that Yuri likes you, Zero.
Huh? Really? You can be really dense sometimes. Okay, to be fair, in MC's case, that is a lot of guys. We're not good at picking up when when girls like us, okay? In his
Sometimes girls, I think this is a people thing, because sometimes girls can't even do it.
Maybe.
You went so it scared me. I was like, did he hear me?
No, I muted myself because I had to drink water. Now that I have my stream deck, I can actually mute myself when I drink water with a button.
No, you're just gonna scare me every time you drink
So
water.
sadly, water ASMR is gone.
Gone.
At least if I remember to press the button. But yeah, it's just like, to be in his defense, a lot of us fuck up like that. It really be like that.
It's hard to see it when it's not clearly communicated to you. So that's just a people
Mhm.
thing, I think.
There's a sad playfulness to her tone.
Yes, really. She's trying to spend more time with you. She really appreciates her company. It's subtle, but I can tell by the way she looks at you. And I think she gets attached really quickly.
Aha! Okay. Oh, I'm echoing off you, by the way. Turn me down.
Yeah, that was very loud for me. I was expecting to hear that.
Yeah. But, okay.
Should be good now.
I'm going to give Blue Skies credit here. This is actually something some mods don't actually pick up on. It's the fact that, because I know a lot of people talk about how in Act 2, they're like, yeah, Yuri's obsessive. But it's like, that's because Yuri has slight obsessiveness in her. It's just very, like, it's just not as dangerous as it is in Act 2. Like Sayori's saying, she gets attached really quickly. So all Monica did was raise that stat to the point where she gets attached really quickly. She gets it to, like, really fast. But even notice, like, even in the base game, you can kind of see it. Like, you see how, like, fast she, like, goes on you? Like, she's already, like, licking your arm and shit when she's at your house.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, like, Yuri's character is that Yuri can get attached to people really quickly.
She actually licks your finger? Oh, no.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's what I meant. But, so it's like, so I actually do give Blue Skies credit for actually using that for her character. That is something not a lot of mods do. And again, not blaming mods for not doing that. It is something that's like a more subtle part of her character. But it's like, I actually give them credit for actually, like, having that be a plot point, to be honest. Like, Yuri getting attached to the MC too quickly. She licks our blood, Lenny. Really quickly. Yeah, really, really quickly. when Monica takes control, it's a really, really quickly. It's like, she sees you and suddenly... Oh. Yep. But she said she knew we were together and didn't want to intrude on that or anything. Sayori?
Maybe I was right then.
About what?
About me just dragging you down.
What?
What can I even give you that Yuri can't? You said it yourself. She's lonely. And if she was with you, then she'd be happy. She's smart. She's really pretty. She's really elegant.
Bruh.
And what am I? I'm just an airhead. Can't even find the time to get ready in the morning. I'm just dead weight to you.
You're so much more than that, Sayori. Even if Yuri was the most desirable girl on the planet, I wouldn't give a damn because you're the only person I want. You know something? I was walking with Yuri yesterday, and I couldn't help but wish that it was you I was with. It was the only time we didn't walk together, but one time is all I needed to realize how much I enjoy walking home with you. So what if you can't find the time to get ready in the morning? You're still beautiful, even when you don't try.
Aw, Zero. You're just saying that, though.
I swear on my life that I'm being 100% genuine. These are the things I've always wanted to say to you, but I've never really known how. And that's not all. I wake up every day and feel so goddamn lucky knowing that you're my girlfriend. You've always been there for me when I needed it most. I don't think I've ever told you how happy you make me. I pull her in close for a kiss. She clings close to me, and I can sense the urgency in her touch. It's impossible to describe how it feels to hold her in this moment of vulnerability. I don't really care about how elegant Yuri is. If I'm being honest, that's her, who she is. I much prefer your quirkiness and how silly we can be together. We have that link that no other girl in the world can say they have.
We really do have that history together, don't we?
A history that I'd never trade for anything.
Zero?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't leave me. I know I'm being selfish for asking that.
You're not.
It's still so confusing. But when I'm with you, I feel warm inside. And I think that, well, just for a moment, that maybe everything will be okay. I can't really understand why you care so much about me. But I'll trust you.
I'm glad, Sayori. I really am. But if I'm being honest, she looks up at me. We can't do this alone. And I think we should look into getting you some therapy. She looks away. I'll obviously always be here for you, but I'm just a normal teenage guy. There's only so much I can do.
I don't know. Why not? It's just a really scary thought. I don't want to go through all that false hope again.
Again?
I've tried therapy and antidepressants before, Zero. Back when I was first diagnosed with depression. Everyone told me it would work. They told me that I would feel okay again. But that never happened. I was much younger back then, and everything was a million times scarier and more confusing. All of those tests, all of the questions, the drugs. I didn't know what was wrong with me. The whole thing was terrifying.
What I'd give to be a medical professional right now. Wow, Sayori, I had no idea.
I wouldn't have expected you to have known.
Would you believe me if I said things would be different this time around?
And how would you know that?
I wouldn't, at least for sure. But if we leave this unchecked, how would things ever change? No, it must be really hard for you, believe me. I can only imagine what you're going through. I totally get why you'd be reluctant to try it again. But I promise you that this time, I'll be here. You won't have to go through all of it alone. I squeeze her hand.
Well...
We'll get through it together, remember?
But what if it doesn't work again?
We'll find another doctor, another therapist until it does then.
It's not going to be that easy, though.
I know. But I'm never going to give up on you. So I don't care how long it takes. You're so selfless in how much you care for other people's happiness, but I want you to be happy.
Do I really deserve that, though?
If other people deserve happiness, why don't you, Sayori? Just ask yourself that. Please. For me?
Okay, for you.
Feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Finally, I feel like I'm not alone in trying to help Sayori anymore. Alright, they handled that pretty well, actually.
Yeah.
That was all handled actually pretty well. I'll give them credit. That was handled pretty well. They're going pretty decent right now. Maybe, because I was like, okay. I was like, I think, because it kind of worked with MC, like, MC not thinking that Yuri MC not thinking Yuri acts like that. He's like, well, no, she said that she understands, though. And then that made Sayori kind of feel like, well, maybe I'm just the asshole. So it's like, and it kind of works because she has depression. Of course she would think that. Kind of works. Riot. Why are you rioting? What? Some random guy in chat is like, riot. So far, this is actually not that bad.
Yeah.
I hate this mod. Shadow, you just hate the mod because you're crying. I think so far the Sayori hasn't been too terrible. See, so far it's definitely seemed like it's been better of Natsuki route.
Yeah.
Okay, mister. Go in timeout where you belong.
Oh no, what happened?
I don't know, someone's just here and they're just like spamming like all caps half the time they're talking. So I'm like, alright, just go in timeout, mister.
Okay.
So far, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they're finally going to therapy.
Yeah.
I'm glad that was brought up. Because if it wasn't, that would be a big issue. Well, that must have been a really difficult thing to agree to. I'm really proud of you. You're much braver than you realize. Although, I haven't been too pushy or anything, have I? Like, want to encourage you, not force you.
It's something that I would have had to try sooner or later, I guess. Well, there's always the chance that therapy might fail again. It's also the other way I could potentially get better.
See? That's the spirit. She doesn't look wholly convinced, but smiles anyway.
I'll do it for you, Zero. I'm not going to hold my breath, but if it makes you happy, I'll give it a try.
That's all I can ask for right now. It means a lot to me that you'd be willing to try again.
Well, let's hope this time it works out a little better. Anyway, I'll talk to my doctor tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. Oh god. Ah! Choice!
Oh!
This is something she has to face herself. Ah, that sounds like the bad option.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Nice.
Sayori, go do your
Nice.
therapy yourself, mister. That sounds like a terrible choice. I should probably go with her. I feel like
Yeah.
she needs the emotional support.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Sayori, I can come with you to your therapy sessions if you want.
Are you sure? Would they let you?
I think so. I mean, if you tell them you're okay with it, I don't see why not. Just keep me updated, okay? I won't want to miss your first session.
Okay then. And thank you. It's kind of daunting to start, so having you around should hopefully make it much easier.
I'm just glad I can help. Oh yeah, I feel like the I mean, I don't know if that was really a dumb choice, because it's like, because one of those things where I'm like, I wouldn't say that was like too much of an obvious choice, because I could see some people being like, oh, but if you show up, like, it's like, no, her therapy has to be taken on her own. Because how did they word it? Because they worded it in a way where it wouldn't be that bad. Like, yeah, this is something she has to face. She has to face herself. I could see some people thinking like, yeah, this is something she has to face herself. So it's like, I wouldn't say that was like too easy of an option.
I feel like, I mean, it's also like something she has to face herself, but I don't think she's opposed to the idea of support.
Yeah, it's like, I wouldn't say it was like too obvious of an option. So far, Sayori's options have been fairly somewhat easy, though, to be fair. Unless I haven't gotten a good ending, in which case they're not easy.
Uh-huh.
Our options have been pretty easy. Zero, you got the bad ending. What?
Oh no.
Never mind. These options were hard. We got Sayori the help she needs. Well, not yet. We have to see. It hasn't been fully confirmed. We gotta see what happens. Maybe we mess it up and then we all go sad again. Who knows? Well,
Bro, we were both drinking water at the same time, Pog.
wow, Monica, that's not Pog. You're supposed to talk to chat while I drink the water.
No.
It's not Pog, that's bad. Thank you for the $5 Zcast ad. I'm not gonna keep reading these ads, man.
Just add.
Okay, but this one's nice though. This one's a nice one. I'll read this one at least. I'm gonna start pre-reading these to see if I should be saying these. I will read this one because this one's nice. It says, the stream is sponsored by therapy. If you're going through some tough times, you need someone to talk to, and therapy is one of the best options. Everyone deserves help when going through tough times, so please consider therapy today. That is a good one. I will at least read that one. However, I'm going to start pre-reading these, though.
Yeah.
That one's a nice message, though. You're lucky this time, Zcast ad. Yeah, therapy. We're fucking like, woo, therapy.
Yo.
Yeah, baby. When you go to therapy, yeah. Before I knew it, the weekend has already arrived. It's been a few days since Sayori agreed to try therapy. With a slight nudge from me, she spoke to her doctor, who managed to arrange for her first therapy session tomorrow. I should leave as I am with such a speedy response. I'm still fairly apprehensive. Seeing how pervasive her condition is, interfering with her ability to get homework done, twisting her self-perception. It's been daunting, I can't lie. I guess just seeing how serious depression, I guess just seeing how serious depression has been is a shock to my system.
Cool, Joker.
Morgana, please, I'm talking about depression.
That sentence makes sense, Sarah.
I just
you
can't.
have to reword
I
it.
guess just seeing how serious depression is. I don't know why I couldn't say that. It was weird. Yeah, I guess just seeing how serious depression is has been a shock to my system. But also, Morgana, please, I'm just trying to talk about depression. Fucking woo! Woo! Thank you for the 600-bit solar flare therapy time. Wait, I guess we're gonna go to a therapy session. That might be interesting and depressing. Can't wait for that. That's gonna be Pog. I'm going to see depression time. It's gonna be sad and make everyone cry.
Cry time.
Oh shit, I accidentally activated the weird thing on the top left. Did I turn this off? It's
weird
F2.
thing?
There you go. A weird thing. Okay, let's go. Part of me does worry that somehow me getting involved is actually a bad thing. Perhaps I'm somehow making it more complicated. Do I really know what I'm getting into here? No, Zero. Don't listen to that silly irrational side. Let's look at the positives. She agreed to get some help. So this is the first step to recovery. The first step to recovery is understanding you have a problem. Then the second step is getting help. How dare you not know the first step to recovery? Actually, I don't even know if I'm right. I don't know. I know that what I said is like the first step to some things. It's like the first step is understanding you have a problem.
I think that is recovery or change.
That's for some. I think it's change. Yeah, the first step is understanding you have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Is he just talking to himself?
I think so. Don't make fun of him. You do the same shit.
I don't. I do that as a joke.
What? No, you don't.
I do that as a joke.
I'm about to expose you right now.
I do that as a joke. Monica, I can't hear you. Monica, you're not saying anything. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
What?
Is there a problem?
What are you doing? What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking. I couldn't hear. No, I don't know. Let's just continue.
What? You're not even gonna let me expose you. You're playing mind games, so I don't expose you.
You're not even gonna let me expose you. Why would I let you expose me?
You're playing mind games. You talk to yourself all the time.
I don't. She keeps cutting out. Monica. Hello? Chat, I don't know. Monica, she's just cutting in and out. I don't understand.
I'm looking at chat right now.
Wait, now we can hear. Hello, Monica.
You are a fucking ass.
I don't understand. No.
Are you
No.
muting and unmuting?
I don't know. Monica, we have to continue with the mod. Please stop with your shenanigans. Please stop with your shenanigans, Monica. We have to continue.
You are...
Monica, you keep cutting out. We have to continue.
Oh my fucking god.
Please, Monica, stop with the shenanigans.
You're the one pulling shenanigans.
No, it's you.
You're delaying your demise.
Let me continue. Yeah, that's true. Plus, I'm going with her, so at least we're making the step together, right? It should be fine. Ugh, being a chronic overworrier truly is a curse. Being with Sayori makes me happy. It's best to focus on that and stop worrying about what could go wrong. Because if I constantly focus on the negatives, well, that's no good for anyone. Stay positive. Optimistic outlook, Zero. Optimistic outlook. Also, to clarify your statement, he's answering himself. I don't answer myself. I just think out loud. He is physically going... He's like, let's look at the positives. She agreed to get some help. Yeah, that's true. like,
You talk to yourself like that too.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that one. I think out loud because you do the same thing.
What do you mean?
Yeah, see, now you're like, what do you mean?
I know. What do you mean? Oh, I do the same thing.
You do the same thing. You're sitting over there playing Minecraft. You're talking to yourself. I'm not even there, and I hear you talking to yourself.
I have a reason to talk to myself.
What's
I'm
your
playing
reason?
I'm playing a video game.
And that's not a reason.
Yeah, it is. I have to think of all these things that I need to do in my video game.
Same thing. You can think about it quietly, Missy.
You sit there and you're like, huh? I wonder what I'm gonna eat.
I don't say that.
Yeah,
I say that because you're here. I'm talking to you. I'm literally talking to you. So you're just ignoring what I'm saying? That's literally
No.
That's literally me talking to you.
I remember No. I remember sometimes I come back to my computer and you're talking to yourself and then you mute because you have to finish talking to yourself.
No, I don't. No, I'm thinking out loud. I'm trying to think about something.
Bro, same shit.
That's literally what you do, though. You do the exact same thing.
Okay, and
That's it, Monica.
oh no.
You do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear it. It's just...
I'm allowed to make fun of you for it, though.
To be fair, what I know, because you don't understand what I'm making fun of MC for, he's answering himself as if he's a different person talking. That's not what I do. I just think out loud. Like, I basically do in my videos is some things that I do just chilling. But also it's because I want to empty the void of silence because you're just sitting there watching videos.
What? You act like you don't do that?
Exactly. I'm not saying I don't. It's literally the exact same thing you were just doing to me. Get out of here, Monica. Basically, you have nothing to stand on.
Man, I don't care.
I win this one. Objection, Your Honor.
Neither of us win it.
No, I win.
No, you don't, because you just said that
the defense wins. Asking the chat.
You said the same thing as I did.
Polling with the chat. Wait, that's not how you do the poll. Hold up. It's slash poll. Sorry, chat.
Oh my god.
Slash poll. Who won? Defendant or the offense? Or the prosecutor? Might have spelled that wrong. Here you go, chat.
Cool, I can vote on it.
Let's continue as they do the thing. Hey, no, you're not allowed to vote. It's cheating. You're cheating. Well, the poll is now irrelevant. Monica cheated.
What? You would have voted on it.
After completing my morning routine, I found myself sitting in my kitchen, aimlessly wondering about how to spend the day. One of the drawbacks of your first relationship is that you don't really know what you're meant to do with your partner. It's too cold to spend some time. It's too cold to spend much time outdoors, so we're limited to the indoors. I check my watch. 10:14 a.m. Pretty early. Sayori wouldn't even be awake yet. As my gaze idly settles on the used plates in front of me, an idea hits me. Ooh, Sayori would love this. About half an hour later, my work is done and carefully placed into a bag. I make the trip over to her room, hoping that she's still asleep. Oh wait, this was Sayori's kitchen? What? Why is Sayori's kitchen the same as our kitchen?
You live in fucking those weird apartments where all the houses are the same.
Oh no, wait, unless we walk to her house? Yeah, it plays into a bag. Okay, yeah.
There you go.
It's just the way that he didn't say to her house, said to her room, so maybe it was very odd.
I won the poll.
Yeah, but if we think about it, technically we lost because Monica's the reason we had the big delay anyway, so technically it was a lose-lose. Monica was the reason we even had the fucking from anyway, so Monica's the reason that we had to delay the mod. So bad Monica.
We had to delay the
Would it
mod.
happen if it
We
was
always
a?
stop
Would
to
it
talk
happen
about
if it was a solo
didn't even
zero?
matter.
If it was a solo zero,
Yes,
wouldn't
it
have happened.
would've.
No,
You would've stopped to talk.
Monica, you're cutting out again. I don't know. I was hoping she's fast asleep. No surprise, given it's not 11. It's not 11 yet. As I approach her, I'm struck by how cute she looks when she's sleeping. Wait, that didn't sound super creepy, did it? MC, you've already sniffed her. It's already bad enough.
Discord's bitrate just went down a whole lot.
Did it? I
And
just
it went-
unmuted you.
Yes. What?
Anyway, back
What
to
is
MC's.
Discord's bitrate?
The MC's talking about being creepy, apparently.
Yeah, I know. I'm here.
He's creepy, though. I meant
Yeah,
to
yeah,
chastise
he is.
myself. It's being so weird, Zero. Finally, he's chastising himself for his weirdness. But the way she's curled up into a ball, even with her hair being a mess and a slight trickle of drool leaking from her mouth, she's perfect. I don't think there's any way that this girl could ever look anything less than beautiful. The light sounds of her snoring turned my light smile into a heartfelt grin. Setting down my bag, I quietly walk over to her and gently brush a lock of hair that's fallen into her open mouth. She stirs slightly as my hand brushes against her forehead. Wakey wakey, sleepyhead.
5 more minutes.
I made you breakfast. She gradually sits up and rubs her eyes, hugging the blanket closer to her.
You didn't have to, Zero.
I can't help feel disappointed and slightly irritated by her reaction. I was really looking forward to seeing how exuberant she'd be.
What time is it?
Like 11? Yawning, she pushes the covers off and sits up. She still looks quite tired. She gingerly opens the bag and forces a smile onto her face. You could thank your Dear Sunshine poem for inspiration, especially that last line.
God, I'm so selfish. I have such a thoughtful boyfriend who's been super considerate and made me breakfast in bed, and I can't even thank you properly. You went through all this just for me. Anyone else would be really appreciative, and yet here I am, complaining that you're here.
Huh? No, it's not like that at all. I mean, yeah, I was hoping you'd be a little happier to see me, but... well, it's kind of on me for forgetting how difficult mornings can be for you. Don't worry about it. I can tell my words haven't convinced her in the slightest. And I don't get the feeling that you don't want me here. Relax. It's kind of hard to tell someone with depression to relax. Bro, just relax, bro. Stop being sad.
You're still being sad.
Calm down. Stop being upset. She slowly starts chewing on the food.
This is really good.
It's pretty basic stuff, to be honest. I put it in the microwave and I press the button.
Oh my god.
But I'm glad you like it. Nasu's cooking has nothing on me, as you can see.
How is it that you can make me laugh even when it's the last thing I want to do?
Magic, I think. Maybe I was a comedian. Maybe I was a comedian in my past life. It's a question that science has been trying to answer for the past 100 or so years.
By the way, can we just have a lazy day today? I don't really feel like going outside or anything.
Fine by me. After she finished eating, we made our way back to mine. We pretty much resumed our standard activity of cuddling on the sofa. Maybe my earlier worries were unfounded after all. We're both content in just being in each other's presence, regardless of the activity. I'm aimlessly flicking through the movie channel on TV. I whip out my phone. Oh no. It's her.
Oh my god.
I'm a sharpshooter. I post masquerade.